The nervous system anatomy and physiology. The central nervous system, CNS, is the part of the nervous system that consists of the brain and the spinal cord. The brain is the body's control center, receiving and interpreting information from the senses and issuing commands to the rest of the body. The spinal cord is a long, delicate tube of nerve tissue that extends from the brain down through the center of the back. It carries messages to and from the brain and serves as a relay center for the body's reflexes. The CNS is responsible for coordinating and integrating the body's functions and behaviors. It receives input from the peripheral nervous system, PNS, which consists of all the nerves that lie outside the brain and spinal cord. The PNS carries information to the CNS from the body's sensors, such as touch receptors and photoreceptors, and sends commands from the CNS to the body's muscles and organs. The brain is divided into three main parts: the cerebrum, the cerebellum, and the brainstem. The cerebrum is the largest part of the brain and is divided into two hemispheres. It is responsible for higher brain functions such as thought, emotion, and movement. The cerebellum is located under the cerebrum and is responsible for balance and coordination. The brainstem is located between the cerebrum and the spinal cord and is responsible for functions that are essential for life, such as breathing, heart rate, and blood pressure. The spinal cord is a long, slender tube of nerve tissue that runs from the brain down through the center of the back. It is divided into 31 segments, each of which is connected to a pair of spinal nerves that branch out to the rest of the body. The spinal cord carries messages to and from the brain and serves as a relay center for reflexes. You can learn about central nervous system anatomy and physiology and best books about central nervous system anatomy and physiology here. There are many books that cover the anatomy and physiology of the central nervous system. Here are a few recommendations. 1. The Central Nervous System, Structure and Function by Perbrotal 2. Functional Neuroanatomy, Text and Atlas by Adele K. Afifi and Ronald A. Berman 3. The Human Nervous System by John Nolte. 4. Gray's Anatomy for Students by Richard Drake and Wayne Vogel. 5. Neuroanatomy Through Clinical Cases by Hal Blumenfeld. These books provide detailed and in-depth coverage of the structure and function of the central nervous system, including the brain and spinal cord. They also include illustrations, diagrams, and clinical cases to help readers understand and retain the material. You can learn and gain more knowledge by some fantastic books, which links on description given below. Thanks for watching, and if you new here, please subscribe my channel for next videos.